Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today Federal Chair Jerome Powell is going to make a big decision, and it's looking like he will likely choose to pause the rate hikes. That's not what we were expecting here, but it's coming, guys, likely this afternoon. We'll get exactly into the time that will be breaking today, what's going on in the markets right now, because the market is making moves. There's a lot of volatility this morning, exactly as we expected, surrounding this FOMC meeting that's happening today. These are the most anticipated days in the market. It's all about inflation. It's all about the U.S. economy, and that influences Bitcoin, that influences crypto, and obviously the S&P 500 and other equities as well, guys. So let's explore some of this today, see what's happening in the market, what we can expect ahead, and let's get into some of these other big breaking stories today. Can Bitcoin rally to $37,000? How significant is BlackRock in this ETF decision that's coming up? We also got to look at some of the more shady business that went on with now Stanford University involving the FTX case and gifts, and Sam Bankman-Fried's parents, which I discussed a little bit yesterday, but there are more events unfolding on this daily that I want to keep you guys up to date with. Also, Sam Bankman-Fried is getting drugs in jail. We need to talk about that and how crypto is being used across the globe. In addition to all this, guys, I did want to discuss Bitboy Crypto, aka actually now known as Ben Armstrong, came out with a video. Very sad. I want to do a live reaction on this clip of him asking for money. He's asking for money. Is this warranted? Is this justified? What's going on? I'm going to explore that in this video, and I'm going to actually do a live reaction of that towards the end after I get through everything. And let's see how much money he's actually been able to make in asking people for money, and what is he doing there? Let's get into it, guys. If you're a fan of this content, if you like crypto, tap the like button for me. We got 12 viewers, 4 likes. I know we can get those like buttons up, but let's get in. Let's look at the charts because things are moving, and it ain't stopping on account of us this morning. So right now, get a sip of coffee because what a show. What a show in these markets. Look at Bitcoin. It came down to 27,000, bounced back up. This thing is so volatile right now. It is nuts. Ethereum wanted to break that down below $1,600 today. I don't know how this thing's going to play out today. There's going to be probably a lot of ups and downs throughout the day. It seems like at the end of this, we're moving up. I think it's fair to say that my prediction for a red September is looking tough at this point. That could still happen, guys. That could absolutely still happen. But I don't know if we're going to get that red September that we were predicting here on the channel. It is dangerous to play the prediction games here in cryptocurrency because you never know how the thing could shake out. We expected an interest rate hike. That's not coming along. Therefore, boom, we're bullish. And that's something that I did say, guys. If the Fed doesn't raise the rates, it is bullish. That's kind of what we're getting, and it's looking pretty bullish. Nothing's for sure, though, so we're going to keep our eyes on this and look at the rest of this stuff because Bitcoin up 0.11% today. Ethereum, the rest of them kind of just teetering on the edge. Bitcoin, again, leading the charge. In the last 7 days, there are a couple coins that have absolutely exploded, notably Toncoin, Thorchain, Aave, Chainlink. Chainlink performs pretty well in bear markets, it seems. Let's actually see. How has Chainlink done over the last year? Let's see. Nothing crazy. Over the last year, solid. Yeah, last bear market, Chainlink was a big-time performer. That was actually pretty intense. Had some big moves in the last bear market, and then a very nice bull market, too, which was incredible. Right now, one of the best coins in this bear market seems to be this Caspa token, which is essentially an Ethereum competitor. Could this be like Solana 2.0 and Terra Luna 2.0 as a competitor? Looks like this thing's trying to break out. But looking at the last month, we're not in price discovery mode right now. We are getting darn close, though. So keep an eye on it, guys. Something moving. At least I don't know much about that project. Can't speak to the safety security of that project yet. It's just too darn new. But it is looking like it's gaining in popularity. Currently ranked number 40. And it's not even in coin market cap as we explored yesterday, which is pretty crazy. XRP is moving up, 51 cent XRP. Don't know if we're going to get down to that 30 cent level. Of course, if Bitcoin dips back down to 21K one more time, we have one more panic sell. Of course, I think Ripple will come down. I think Binance will come down. I think the entire market will come down meet Bitcoin where it sits, and then once the bull market comes, we kind of boost back up. Right now, Crypto.com's Crocoin currently sitting at rank number 35 at 5.1 cents. Actually doing pretty decently today, up 0.71% compared to Bitcoin, actually a little bit more. So that's pretty neat, guys. Right now, the fear and greed index is still neutral, so hypothetically, still a good buying opportunity because we're not in the greed yet, and we could certainly get there. Right now, in the traditional market, you can see the S&P 500 is green on the week. We are currently at Wednesday, $443 for the S&P 500 ETF, which is a great indicator of where the greater moves are going to be in the markets, whether it's crypto or Bitcoin. If I go down to the daily time frame intervals, you'll actually see the S&P 500 is slightly red today. And looking at this, guys, it wants to break out to all-time highs. I mean, you can see here was your COVID crash, and then this thing came back up and boosted up to all-time highs and went from $336 in 2020 all the way up to $477 in 2021. Just a year later, it went up about 25%. So very spectacular gains for the S&P 500 since the COVID crash, and now deciding, are we in an economic recession? Is the Fed actually having success battling interest rates or battling inflation with these interest rates? And the answer seems to be, guys, yeah. I mean, and that's why the Fed seems to be taking their time here. They're not rushing to raise the rates. They're raising the rates, and then they're taking a calculated approach, seeing, okay, well, how did our rate hikes go? Is there enough market data yet to determine the effects of our rate hikes? And at this point in time, the Fed wants more time to see the results of the most recent hike before they raise the hike again, is what I likely expect Federal Chair Jerome Powell to come out and say. And so long as he comes out and says that, I think that the markets continue bullish. But if he threatens with a bunch more rate hikes and he fears people out and he's more hawkish than he is dovish here, then it could be spooky. I'm right now shopping for a house. I've got a mortgage broker, and he's saying, oh, rates are coming down next year. It's a sure bet. I think he's been through this a bunch. There's a good chance, guys, that rates do come down next year. We got to keep an eye out for this. This could certainly happen. And if it does, then that could be bullish, and that could trigger a bull market. If the interest rates start coming down, we got a presidential election coming. The markets have been pretty darn calm since 2022. Maybe we are finally due for that bull market. It's been a very volatile, very tough dip since the recent bear market for crypto, and there was a bear market for the S&P 500 too. So whether you're in equities or whether you're in crypto, it's been a tough 2 years. Of course, there's always been some plays to make some money on in the traditional market. New stocks come out, new earnings come out, things go pretty well. But right now, guys, I am keep an eye on this S&P 500 right now. And I do actually expect it to continue to move up. But let's see how this thing plays out. With that, Bitcoin could be getting a move, but I'm still not counting out the possibility, even if the S&P 500 goes up, that Bitcoin gets one more scary capitulation event to try to panic people. It doesn't have to happen, but it would be nice, folks, to have one more buying opportunity at lower prices, I would imagine, for most of us out there. But is there a chance, guys, that we could see Bitcoin price boom in October and get to 37K by the end of the year? Well, some people are saying that, and honestly, guys, yeah, I think it's possible. Maybe with a dip in there, but I think it's possible. When you start to look at the long-term trend and you start to realize that we need to start moving up as we get closer to a bull market, then this price target is well within reason. Previous all-time high, $69,000 or so. This is only halfway there. I think we could certainly see that happen. At the end of the day, it's all about the long term. You look at what BlackRock is doing. They have a $9 trillion asset manager that's getting involved in a BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF. This is going to be huge, guys. This is going to be the big green light in crypto. This is going to get everybody into this market in a big way. We already know that Elon Musk with Twitter or the everything app X is getting crypto involved. We know that Fidelity and Vanguard and BlackRock and everybody wants to get involved into crypto. And I'm going to look into some stories as well as other smaller countries, not even institutions, that are getting into crypto and utilizing it because they need it, because they need blockchain technology, because their currency is devalued, which you could argue is exactly what we need here in the US because our currency is getting devalued. But this BlackRock ETF will be huge when that comes, and that's probably one of the more bullish things for this overall asset class. Right now, though, guys, let's look at some key targets before I get into some of these other stories for the day. Bitcoin, I likely see having a little bit of a stutter step right around this $27,900 price level. I'll tell you guys, I wouldn't be surprised to see it hit this level during this meeting and then stop, maybe resist it a little bit, and possibly even then break back through and test some of these other previous highs. I do think that like a $32,500 test is due. That could now happen now that we have upward trajectory on the weekly candles for 2 weeks in a row. It looks less likely that this is coming in the time frame that I was expecting it. I'm not going to get all my predictions right. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a speculator just like you, but my strategy never changes, guys. In fact, I've got it for you right here. Regardless of the short-term targets that we call out on the channel, you got to see the real strategy here, guys, and it's very, very simple. I've got it written down right here every single day, guys. If you're not dollar cost averaging, then you're trying to time the market. You're not doing time in the market, guys. It's all about the time in the market, not timing the market. That is the truth, Ruth. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? It sure is. It sure is. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, guys. So time in the market beats timing the market. Let us look at the overall market cap. Right now, the overall market cap is actually at a key resistance. If we can break through this, then we might see the overall market of crypto come up. We could see some altcoin rallies as well with that. And we could see up to a 15%, maybe more, maybe less for some of your favorite altcoins, Crocoin included, guys. So that's something you got to look out for. Could be coming again. I was expecting kind of a cascading downward move here. That doesn't have to happen, guys. I said it didn't have to happen. It looks like it might not happen because the Fed isn't raising the rate hikes yet. Now, maybe in between now and then, now in this rate hike and the next rate hike, maybe we rally up and then the Fed raises the rates and we come back down. Maybe that's when we strike down and that's our last capitulation event. But we're going to have to watch closely. At the end of the day, it's all about what's up on that sign, folks. Right over there, you got to remember, dollar cost averaging is better than trying to time this stuff because it's very, very difficult to do. Okay, so right now, we are looking at the FOMC. That is coming up in 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 34 seconds. I wanted to live stream this for you guys. I wanted to live stream it so bad, but I've got important business meetings I got to go to today for work. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream this for you guys. Next one, I would love to do it. Next time, I will stream it for you guys. I think it's November is the next, November 1st will be the next rate hike. So I will be trying to stream that for you guys then, and likely that will be even more eventful because they're probably going to raise the rates in November, and we'll see more about whether they're going to do that or not. Now, it's baked in, guys. 99% chance this hasn't fluctuated at all. Now, if the Fed for some reason comes out and does raise the rates today, the market's going to dump. The market's going to crash big time because nobody's expecting that. It's going to be an uppercut punch out of nowhere to the economy, or maybe a tomahawk axe chop to the economy, because it come out of nowhere, guys. But realistically, just keep your eyes open for this meeting. It's coming out, guys, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is what, 1 o'clock? No, it's because it's 8:30 over there. It's 7:30 over here. Yeah, so 1 o'clock today in Central Standard Time, if you're in my time zone. So check that out, guys. Again, I'd love to stream it for you, but I'm not going to be able to do so today. But likely you will see the Fed probably come out and say likely 1 or 2 more rate hikes. Likely we'll consider another rate hike in the next meeting. Today we're going to pause it, but we're going to assess the data carefully. We're going to see the effects of the previous rate hikes and make sure that inflation's headed in the right direction. We have a target of 2%. You know what? Maybe I could be the next Fed. I mean, I know the talking point. That's all he says. He's going to give you the talking points. He's going to tell you how it is. He says the same thing over and over again, and he either raises the rates or he doesn't, and the market gets scared regardless all the time, but sometimes they get less scared, and they get less scared when the rate hikes aren't there. So that's what we're looking out for, guys. Today, it's likely going to come where he's not going to raise the hike. So we could probably just look at these charts and say, maybe we're looking for some upside. Looking at Crocoin versus the US dollar, we are at a key resistance. Maybe we're not breaking down to this 3 cent ever. Maybe we're not breaking down to it yet. Again, if Bitcoin comes down, I expect Cro and other alts to come down as well. That doesn't change the equation, though, guys, for Cro versus BTC. I think Bitcoin could rally in a big way. And that could send Cro in its all-time, well, not its all-time low, to its low versus Bitcoin another 21%. But that doesn't mean that Cro can't come up as well and try to get back up another 30% to a 6-cent crow. We're just going to need to see a bigger rally out of Bitcoin than we are crow. So let's see how this thing plays out. But that's something we're peeking at. And Bitcoin still, or Binance coin still hanging onto a cliff despite some of the FUD that's going on. They are hanging on right now, which is very, very interesting to see. And after this rate hike pause, then we might see this thing rally and kind of get out of trouble over here. But again, it all banks on Bitcoin. If we decide to slip off a cliff with BTC, then that changes the equation for Binance as well, guys. Gonna still have a lot of volatility today. Nothing's a sure bet, but even Ripple is bouncing today. XRP up to 51 cents. A lot of movement here in the market today. So very, very interesting. Now, I did a little bit of a video yesterday on some of this, guys. So I did a little bit of video on FTX yesterday because it came out, and we talked about this, guys. We talked about this. Sam Bankman-Fried's parents were involved in the success of the FTX exchange. His father is a big tax law professor at Stanford, took the year off because of the controversy with FTX. We talked about all this. But there is developing stories with this. We found out that Sam Bankman-Fried yesterday, his father was not happy with his $200,000 salary. Instead, his father demanded $1 million salary. Well, when FTX couldn't make that happen, what did they do? They gave him millions of dollars worth of gifts. $16 million worth of property in the Bahamas over here. Another $15 million worth of property in the Bahamas over there. It did a lot of stuff like that, okay? So that was a lot of stuff that we saw happening. And now we see the FTX exchange suing his parents for this money back, for these gifts back. Well, now, breaking news, Stanford University, this institution, this fine institution, not corrupt at all, says that it will return all gifts from bankrupt crypto exchange FTX. Guys, gifts and bribes are the same thing. Gifts and bribes are the same thing. And some of the most important people in our society come out of these universities, okay? Some of the most important people in our society come out of these universities, and they're getting buttered up by the corrupt. The Sam Bankman-Fried family. FTX exchange, when this exchange is trying to prep its business reputation here in the U.S. as they were launching for this bull market. Well, it all came tumbling down because of CZ selling all the FTX tokens, and then Sam Bankman-Fried getting exposed for the fraud that he is, and now his parents are getting exposed for the fraud that he is. But now Stanford University, it turns out they received gifts from bankrupt crypto exchange FTX too, and they're going to give back their gifts, which they should be doing. But this thing keeps unfolding every single day. Another layer of the blanket is unfolded, and another piece of the story is uncovered. Guys, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable indeed. Chrome and Empire, Sushi, Satoshi, good morning, Rouge, everybody in the chat. Good to have y'all. Got 15 likes, 30 viewers. Tap that like button up for me and subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. Support the channel is supporting your crypto bags, and that's a good thing to do. Sam Bankman-Fried is also getting drugs in jail. Sam Bankman-Fried is getting his ADHD medication in Brooklyn jail. He's getting his Adderall, folks. He is getting his drugs just like he wanted. This man is winning in his own mind. I mean, this guy came out, he wanted his own food supply because he's a vegan. I can't eat this jail food. It's not, my palate isn't good enough. I can't have this food. This food isn't good enough for me. This is what he's got going on. I need my drugs, I need my food, and I need my computer, says Sam Bankman-Fried. I want to play my video games, I want my drugs, and I want my cucumbers, says Sam Bankman-Fried. Well, we don't get those luxuries in jail typically, but apparently after a court said that he wouldn't get his drugs, it comes out today that he has been getting his drugs in this Brooklyn jail. He's been getting his medication to keep him going. This man had a mansion in the Bahamas. He was having sex with everybody. He was doing drugs with anybody. He was playing video games and he was defrauding billions of customers from everybody. And now he's getting his drugs in jail. It's not fair. The treatment's not right. His parents are crooks. Stanford accepted bribe money. Congress was bribed by the exchange. How dirty is it, guys? It's dirty. It's so dirty. It's out of control. It's unbelievable. This trial is coming up in October. I had a lot of faith that this man would stay in jail. This guy would rot in prison. But increasingly so, it seems like he just keeps getting these little wins left and right. I just wonder what the next win is around the corner. I mean, is this guy going to get like a year in jail? Is he going to get like 1 year in prison, 2 years in prison, and a penalty that mommy and daddy are going to come bail out? And are mom and daddy going to get their own criminal charges, which they should, from the Department of Justice or any of these other entities? You know, if the Department of Justice wants to come after Binance, how could they possibly not come after the Stanford law professor and this guy that propped up his son to build this empire to defraud millions and billions of dollars from innocent people like you and me? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out, guys, but I'm going to keep you posted on every single update with this story that I possibly can, because it is an incredible story. You know what else is an incredible story, and a positive one? Nigerian crypto usage is growing further. Now, this is something that I've talked about quite a bit in general. You know, tapping into societies and introducing crypto to help bank the unbanked is essential. You know, giving people a currency that's not going to collapse and get devalued overnight due to manipulation from the banks and governments is very, very, very important. And in Nigeria, they're adopting crypto because it's exactly what they need. Cryptocurrency usage is growing in Nigeria as Africa's largest economy grapples with a weakening currency and soaring inflation. Remind you of anything? USA. Yep. Inflation's bad, guys. It is not so good. But it looks like people are adopting crypto over there. Crypto transactions grew 9% between July in 2022 and June in 2023 in Uganda. And it seems to be increasingly getting more popular, guys, as more people get access to the internet thanks to Elon Musk and Starlink, and more people get access to the iPhones. You know, they're going to start to tap into building their own future. And one great way to do that is get your off-ramp from your government who's inflating your currency into oblivion, turning it into dust, and make sure that you guys are able to retain the value in the money that you make in the hard work that we do every day. If you got a 9 to 5, if you work manual labor, whatever it is, save your money, guys. Keep that value high, and you put it into something where it goes up instead of gets devalued over time, which is what the dollar is and what the Nigerian currency seems to be, which is why crypto adoption is growing over there. Brazilian lawmakers are also looking to add crypto debtors to a protected asset list. Just more utilization and justification for the future for crypto. Guys, this is something that is important to see. More and more countries getting in to making laws that are pro-crypto, protecting crypto users, crypto adoption, and trying to basically spur growth in this industry, because it's coming, guys. It's coming. It's a whole new horizon. Still the Wild West. There's still a lot of money getting hacked. Hopefully we can get more protections and more laws and more protections to help, back this asset and justify its future. That's what we want to see, guys. And it seems like we're getting that in other parts of the country. But in the meantime, Gary Gensler still stinks over here and is still giving us a tough time. But eventually I think that will subside, guys. Now, okay, I wanted to do this with you guys and share this with you. Morning, Ron. Morning, Garg. Chroman Empire, everybody trucking for crypto. Trucking down to New Orleans. Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling my coffee, guys. Here's the deal. We got to talk about Ben Armstrong and Bitboy Crypto, because he came out with this. Now, look at this tweet, guys. Now, for those of you that don't know, Ben Armstrong is still in control of the Ben token and the Ben coin team. He's not the CEO anymore, but he is still on the team. He's still a part of the team. So that is still a factor here to keep in mind. But he was booted off of his own channel. Bitboy Crypto is dead. Ben Armstrong is now all we have. The Hit Network and the Discover Crypto team were the ones that kind of separated Ben out. They said he was using steroids. They said he was taking drugs. They said some of these are true, some of these aren't true. They said he had an affair, all these other things, and his dirty laundry got laid out. Now, he admitted to what he was wrong on, and he admitted to what he wasn't wrong on. Well, some of these things were true. It turns out he wasn't doing drugs. He was doing steroids, and he did have some family issues, and that's all very sad. And we're not here to air out that dirty laundry, but we are here to shed light on this story because it's very interesting. We're at a time where Bitboy Crypto was the biggest crypto channel. If you guys are watching this channel right now, I guarantee you that you've watched Bitboy Crypto, and if you haven't, then you had your head in the clouds because this was the biggest channel in crypto, and I think they lost a lot of subscribers. We'll see how that goes. Discover Crypto now as they rebranded, which I think was a good idea for them to rebrand. But what happened here seems like it's an ongoing battle. Now, I'm not going to pick a side here, but I definitely feel bad for Ben. I will tell you that right now. And let's look at this story. So the fact is, Hit Network has taken all my money from me, so I can't fight. That's what he's saying. I'm humbly asking anyone who has ever benefited from my content or anything I've done to help donate to my legal fund to get Bitboy crypto back. ETH address. He posted an ETH address. Now, how is this ETH address doing? Well, we'll show you that in a second. Stick around, guys. But first, let's watch this clip together, okay? And let me know if this sounds okay for you guys. Let me know if the audio is okay. I'm going to start it now.
Hey guys, I've been pretty absent lately, and I think if you read this thread here, you'll understand why. There's a lot going on here beneath the surface that people can't see. What Hit Network has done to me, and people, there's no way the employees know that this has happened. And I think it's been easy for a lot of people to turn on me. But the fact is, guys, is my life has been on the line here. I have absolutely been given death threats from real credible people who claim.
Now, I want to say this, though I feel bad for Bitboy. You know, I can't verify or deny anything that he's saying. So who knows if the death threats are true or not. If it is, that's terrible. It's horrible. He doesn't deserve death threats. That's horrible. But let's hear him out.
That they've done it before. And if you look at, when I made the video walking back some of the stuff that I said, because my life was on the line. Go watch that video. You can see it. Just go watch the video. Guys, I've been under threat of blackmail. I've been extorted for my Lamborghini. That's gone. I've been under literal death threat. Literally told my wife they were going to put me under the ground, put me under concrete over money.
So guys, this is extortion. These are a bunch of huge allegations. Now, really quick before I go on, just look at this. He's saying when this is all said and done, TJ Shad, this is his ex-partner. These are the two guys that really built up Bitboy Crypto together. First, obviously, Ben was the start of it. It seems like he brought TJ on, and now he's throwing TJ under the bus completely, but it seems like TJ's throwing him under the bus as well. They're battling it out. He's saying TJ should go to prison. Apparently, now Ben is saying also that TJ is giving him death threat. I don't know if any of this stuff is true, but look at the direction that this story is going. This was the biggest channel in crypto, and here's what it's been reduced to.
Literally said that. I've got a recording of it, as well as we have the police report. This was said to my wife. Remember whose honor we're all supposed to be protecting here, right? What I did to my family. That's what they're claiming. But yet, they're willing to blackmail me and say, send a text to me and my wife the night before everything broke, or the morning that everything broke, and say, hey, guys, we can keep this a family. This is what the network has done. We can keep this a family matter. We don't have to come out with everything. But if you don't make a statement by 12 o'clock today, then you're done. And that's what I was told. And so,
previously the king of crypto, now forced to give speeches. I mean, maybe I shouldn't call him the king of crypto, but the king of crypto YouTube. He was the biggest crypto YouTuber, guys. And now he's got a new channel completely. And I really haven't even checked out his new channel yet. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that still haven't checked out his new channel because of all the chaos. Maybe people got spooked away from him with this. But it's an incredibly insane story. It's very sad. And at this point, we don't have a lot of facts, but let's continue to listen.
The video that came out certainly was true. I mean, most of it, except for when I walked back some things that I said about some people, namely Justin Williams. And the fact is I was under duress, and I've been under duress, guys. Like, when people see what they did to me with this Lamborghini, trying to bleed me out, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bleed me out of money so I can't fight. And so today, as I put $20 in my gas tank earlier.
So this man had a Lamborghini. This man had one of the biggest crypto companies out there, or at least influencer companies out there, biggest YouTube channel. He's talking about how he's struggling to put $20 in his gas tank. Is this true? I mean, he's still got a huge house. He's still got a huge house. I'm not coming at him. I'm just laying out thoughts here. I'm not for him. I'm not against him. I definitely feel sad for him. I feel sad for his family, everything his family's been through. I feel bad for the Hit Network too. I don't know who's really wrong here. He's definitely throwing a lot more shade at the Hit Network than the Hit Network's throwing at him. They're trying to not crush him too much. It seems like he's trying to crush them, but Ben has certainly taken the brunt end of it, because at the end of the day, they still have that channel. They still have the network. So it's a very, very interesting story, guys. Let's listen to some more.
That I had to borrow from someone because I've been 100% cut off from all my money. All my money. My wife's American Express card, well, that wasn't paid for the last month. That wasn't paid. It was supposed to be getting paid by people that work for me, and they didn't do it. So the credit card's maxed out. And guys,
pay your credit cards, folks. Don't max out your credit cards. Never a good idea.
We're in a tough spot here because they're trying to make me
not financial advice.
Stop fighting. And so I humbly ask that if I've ever done anything for you, if I've ever encouraged you, if I've ever given you a dream that you might have something different, if some of my content has helped you, or if you're on the outside of the situation looking in and you see how dirty what's happening is, then I humbly ask that you donate. We have ERC20 address, Ethereum or stablecoin. Stablecoins would be best, but whatever you want to donate is fine. If you have other stuff you want me to list addresses, Bitcoin address or something, I can do that too. Stablecoins, like I said, are the easiest right now. So we're trying to fund the legal fund. They took the Lamborghini, so I couldn't sell it, obviously. And I'm in a bad spot right here, guys. And I'm going to, starting tomorrow, we're crypto content. That's what we're going to do. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, just like normal, on the Ben Armstrong Crypto channel. We're going to get back to crypto. I'm not going to answer a lot of questions about this going forward. And we're going to let the legal process play out. We're very confident that if we go to trial, we'll win, because all of their lies will be exposed 100%. All these allegations they make against me are false, 100%. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, is what I'll say. And so, guys, I'm just appealing to you, bottom of your heart, from the bottom of my heart, that we're going to fight for this, and we're going to try to get this company back, but I need your help. They're trying to bleed me. Bitboy out.
Well, how about that, folks? How about that? I don't know who to believe here. I don't know what to believe, but let's just see in the comments down below. Are you guys contributing to this fund? Are you contributing to this fund? I'm going to hold off personally, because, I'm probably not going to donate actually at all, because frankly, I see a lot of people in the comments that are saying, he's still got a lot. He's not so, he could sell his house. He's had a great run. He has made some mistakes, but he's definitely taken advantage of here in some capacity. How bad that is, if there was extortion, if there was blackmail, if there was death threats, I don't know about any of that, but still, how do you feel about this situation right now? Now, some people in the chat are saying the more attention we give him, the more clicks and views that he gets, and he just keeps getting richer with all the drama. I can understand that opinion, Ron, but let's look at it this way too. This was the face of crypto. So if you're involved in cryptocurrency and you like watching crypto YouTube, this is a relevant story, folks. This is a relevant story because this was the face of crypto YouTube. And now what happens from here, is going to kind of affect the narrative and the overall look of crypto. Crypto, if he's a scammer and Hit Networks, everybody's a scammer. It's not a good look. So we want to get to the truth. We want to unveil the truth. We want parties that are guilty of wrong to be held accountable for the wrong, and we want to praise the people that are doing things right here in the space, which is why if you like this content, you tap up the like button. If you don't like it, you hit the dislike button. And if you don't support somebody, then you don't watch the content and you don't donate to their fund, okay? But it's an interesting story to be watching. It's a sad story to be watching. Let's see what the community is reacting to. So how much money has he gotten? Well, here is the wallet address. I'm going to refresh it. At the time of this video, right now on this live stream, he's currently so far gotten 35 Ethereum sent to him, which is $58,000. This is that wallet address right here. You can see 5 minutes ago, somebody sent him 0.02 ETH. Another 25 minutes ago, somebody sent him 0.006 ETH. So he's been getting some, and here you go, from crypto.com, some crypto.com users sending him money. He posted this 12 hours ago, and you can see, every couple 30, 40 minutes or so, he seems to be getting anywhere from 0.02 to 0.06 to 0.1 ETH, and it seems to be building up a pile. Do you think that he's going to get his channel back? Who do you think's right? Who do you think's wrong here? Still a lot of news to break on this. Now, I don't know what happens with the Bencoin token. The Bencoin token, let's even see if we go to DEX tools. Let's check out the Bencoin. Let's see how it's doing right now, because this is something that he still has control over in some aspect. It is currently down 14%. Which is pretty nuts. So it looks like it's still coming down, guys. So this is kind of like Bitboy's chart on life right now. It's not very bullish. It's just not very bullish at all. Man, he was at the top of the world. He was at the top of the world, and now that seems to be over for now. I don't know if he has a comeback or not, but look, we're not going to do anything complicated here on this channel. We do want to cover that story because it's very interesting. Black C and I are best friends growing up. We're never going to have a falling out like a TJ and a Ben Armstrong. It's terrible what's going on with them, and we just want to keep it simple, guys. We want to give people the opportunity to learn about cryptocurrency here. We want you guys to learn how to make generational wealth for yourself. Eventually, I want to show you guys, how do I build my budget? I'd love to show you my budget. I don't want to get too into my personal finances with you guys just for my own security purposes and my identity. I want to keep that under wraps for my own security. We see a bunch of hackers in this. But, I just want to bring you guys the most valuable crypto content that you can get. We'll talk about some of the drama because it's interesting to talk about, but we'll focus on the crypto, guys. The FTX case is interesting, of course, but let's talk about, FOMC meeting, the impacts of the market. How do you prepare for a bull run? What's the difference between buying a low cap altcoin versus buying Bitcoin? More risk versus more, of a sure bet. We talk about all these different things, guys, and there's a real opportunity in this asset class. You see the direction this industry is going. And we want good leaders. We want ones that we can hold accountable for their actions. We want ones where, they're being honest and truthful, and they're not speaking in hyperbole and in falsities. I'm not saying that Ben Armstrong's doing that. I'm not saying the Hit Network's doing that. But I think that at this point, there's a lot of conjecture. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of drama. And we kind of just need to continue to focus on the truth and the reality of the situation, which is we are in the accumulation phase of this bear market. Everybody that's sitting here watching these videos has an opportunity to make some money, guys, because at the end of the day, the market's down, and that which is down shall go back up, because that's crypto. When? We can speculate on that. 2024, 2025. We know a bull market's coming, guys. AGOGE asks, are you covering the FOMC meeting? Yeah, earlier in the stream, I talked a lot about the FOMC meeting. You can go back to hear a little bit about my thoughts there, but likely the Fed will pause the rate hikes today, and they will not end up raising rates until probably November, which at that time, I'll try to stream that one for you. I was going to stream the FOMC meeting today, but I couldn't because I do have a meeting that I have to go to my own today. From noon until 5 o'clock, actually. A very, very busy day. And then I'm going to go see a house later today, looking to potentially get a piece of real estate. I don't know if I'm going to end up buying a house or if I'm going to buy an investment property where, then when I move out, I can start getting some renters. I'd prefer to do that. Garg Hamlet says, I'm angry now. Sorry, Garg. I didn't mean to make you angry. The Crypto Keeper says, as for the donation, I don't think he would even consider talking to me, let alone giving me a donation to me. It's all sad, but my focus is elsewhere. Yeah, I'll tell you, Crypto Keeper, it's an interesting point you make. I tell you, I've reached out to Bitboy Crypto and I've reached out to the Hit Network, and they ghosted us. They ghosted us completely. At one point, the Hit Network said, reach out to this inbox, but they didn't get back to us. And Bitboy, Ben has never responded to anything we've done. And, I've got 11,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they didn't even acknowledge us. I'm not trying to be salty about it. It just is what it is. But, it is a little bit of give and take. Now, I don't expect everybody to just pay attention to us or, any individual. But it would have been nice to maybe get acknowledged. I'm sure, though, at the same time, we got to be conscious that they have hundreds, if not thousands, of requests that come into their inboxes on Twitter and on social media daily. So who knows, guys? But the biggest thing we can do here as a crypto community is focus on the positive, focus on the future, focus on your investments, and focus on this right here, folks. This right here. You got to focus on the winning strategy, which in my opinion is dollar cost averaging, guys. It is not financial advice, folks. Not financial advice at all, but could work out for you. Could work out for you. We believe the bull market's coming, guys. If you don't want to donate to Bitboy, heck, I'll take your donations, though. We are trying to build this channel up. The more we can do here, then the more crypto content we can make for you guys. And I'd love to dedicate more and more of my life, more and more of my time to giving you guys an educated perspective, an entertaining perspective on the crypto markets. I don't know. Going to be a very long journey, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Roman Empire says, I have one long shot token. Most of mine are mid to high cap coins. Yeah, I mean, I like that strategy. You know what I mean? You long shot tokens are fun, but you got to focus on the ones that, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I call it Crow. Crow's a large or mid cap in my mind too. $1.2 billion is quite a bit of money. And I think, they're up to $20 billion in the last bull market. I think we can get up to a 50 or $100 trillion market cap maybe. No, 100. Whoa. Hey, I didn't say 100 trillion. I meant 100 billion. Excuse me. $100 trillion market cap for crypto would be spectacular. Whoa, Crypto Keeper with a super chat. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for your donation. Look at that, guys. You don't need to go shill on, Twitter for donation. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate your support, Crypto Keeper. We want to keep it real for you guys, and every little bit of support you guys give me, I'm going to accept that with a open and gracious heart. I'm grateful for your support, and you know what? I'm going to put all my effort in return back into giving you guys the best crypto content that I possibly can. So thank you for your support. We got some supporters on the channel as well. Sushi Satoshi, Croman, they're members on the channel, and I think it's like $5 a month, and they get access to our private Discord and all that, where Black Sea and I talk a little bit more, and we're trying to stay active in there. But I'm excited for the future, guys. I'm excited for any of you out in the chat. Very bullish on you. Thank you so much, Crypto Keeper, for the super chat. I appreciate your support, my brother, or ma'am. I don't. I never know. A lot of men in the space. I assume you're a guy. Maybe I shouldn't gender him, but oh boy, just digging a hole over here. Oh boy. Well, guys, no, I truly love and appreciate y'all. We're gonna stay out of the weeds on the drama here and focus on the facts. FOMC meeting looking pretty decent today. When you look at what's going on in the market right now, you can see. Let's go back. Bitcoin is continuously fluctuating back and forth right now, trying to decide what it really wants to do with this news today with the FOMC. And right now, guys, you'll see. Just stuck at 27,140. Expect a big move. I expect a big dip and then a big pump, or a big pump and a big dip following the FOMC. I don't know which way it goes, but one way or another, I'm coming out with more content for you guys to keep you posted of where we expect it to go as more news breaks on this story and as the markets continue to react to what's going on here with this battle against inflation, and the battle against really regulators here in the U.S. Feels so bad for Binance dealing with everything they got going on. But man, Crypto Keeper, thanks again. Appreciate your super chat. I appreciate all the support we get from everybody here on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you like most about these streams. If you would do me a favor, it would mean a lot to me. Keep your donations for now and just give me your feedback, guys. Give me your feedback. What do you like about the live streams? What don't you like about these live streams? What would you like to see in the future from these live streams? I want to cater this channel to what your wants and needs are. That's the goal of this channel. This is about you, not about me and Black Sea. And so if you can continue to keep us posted with what you want, that's what we want to give you. I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. God bless each and one of you tonight, today, through this year. Continue to dollar cost average. It sounds like I'm going away on a vacation or something. I'm not going anywhere. I'm coming back with another live stream tomorrow and Friday morning and 5 videos every day. I'm not going to stop, guys. That's all I got in this one. Appreciate each one of you. Garg, Crypto Keeper, Sushi, Croman Empire. Thank you, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel for more great crypto content. And as always, guys, don't forget, it's up there. DCA, HODL, and of course, I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'll talk to you a little bit later after the FOMC. Get ready. I'll see you on Twitter. See you on the X app. Peace, guys. Talk to you later.